Hey everybody, it is Monday, April 26th, 2021, and I am very tired because I am just coming off the American Crossword Puzzle Tournament all weekend, and I will talk more about that at the end of the video. But today, I am here to solve the Monday crossword puzzle. Today, it is by Eric and Lori Bornstein from the New York Times, and I'm going to try and do it as fast as I can, which means I'm going to minimize the talking while I go through it, but I will do some commentary afterwards. And I'm also going to talk about the American Crossword Puzzle Tournament a little bit at the end. So if you're interested in how my experience was with that, it was my first time participating. I'll just talk a little bit about it, probably not for too long, but stick around at the end if you want to hear more about that. Before I get started, please like and subscribe. You know, that is little things that you can do to help me out big time. So if you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into the puzzle. If you want to follow along, you're going to see the clues highlighted in blue to the left of the grid. I'm going to try and do this as fast as I can, but I am very tired right now. So I don't know if I'll have a great time today, but here we go. Let's go. XGI. Nope. About. Oh, wait. This is ish, probably. What volcano might do spew? Informal segue. No. Document for foreign travel is a visa. And Sports Center channel. What's 17? Non-binary. They. Vet? Is that right? Yes. Okay. Any. How? All right, 5 down a shade of blonde. Ranson raves. Certain Apple. iMac. Half of 1960s. Nope. Something that might be felt at a seance. Presence. Spring bloomer. Sulk. Maybe mope. Last number in a countdown. Former Secretary of State Tillerson. Is that Ron? Oh God, yes, I think it's Ron. I think this is Amor. No, Amor. Oh God, Amor. Nope. Very top. Apex. Oh, is it Rex? Maybe Rex Tillerson. That sounds good. Azalea. No lie. True? No. Apple or maple. Tree. Abba. Jesus. Prejudice novelist. Jane Austen. House photo. It's something garden. Rose garden, maybe. Oh, it could be Oval Office. Fuck. Forgive my language. It's probably Oval Office. Close. Oh no, it is Rose Garden. Ah! Nearby. Bah. Yike. Nope. Eek. Wee. Is it one south? Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Food court. Soiree. Bog down. Chris. Oh God. Job. Samba. Elsa. It could be Anna. Well, Singe. Seer, maybe. Spend much time. Primp. Lamar. What is this? Sear? But. What? A butt. Surface. Bing. More. To the back. Action unit. Oh gosh, feudal superior. Yeah. Squad. Wolf Blitzer facial feature. Oh, beard. Vienna's home is Austrian. Pick literally. Kentucky. French Celestial Being. Platinum. Rants and Raves is Rages. There we go. The Mamas and the Papas. Oh, A game. Oh, okay. Is it Otis? Ovis? It is. Okay. Dairy Queen. Oh, it's RK. Burger King. There we go. Yeah, still a pretty good time, but my weariness is showing. And also, I feel like this one was a bit tough for a Monday. But even so, yeah, I'm just tired today. But this was a cool puzzle. I'm going to talk about this puzzle first before I get into talking about the tournament. Side-to-side symmetry. We have... I'm not sure if this is technically called vertical symmetry or horizontal symmetry. There's a vertical axis to the symmetry. Well, it's left-right symmetry. Let's call it that. So we have basically the y-axis going down the middle, and then the grid is symmetrical across that axis. So for the left half is symmetrical to the right half, right? We have food court down the middle, right? Feature of many a mall. And then some like fast food establishments that might be related to like a court, like a royal court. That's a great theme. That's a really great theme. It's solid. It has layers. It's not only are they fast food chains that you might actually find in a literal mall food court, but they are also have like royal related things in them. And so White Castle, Dairy Queen, Burger King, all in the second word of a two-word phrase as well. This is a really nice, tight theme. I think the side-to-side symmetry, the left-right symmetry, actually adds to it because it kind of resembles a castle in a way. Not really, not like super, not to a huge degree, but like, since it does say castle in it, when you look at it, you do kind of think, oh yeah, that could be a castle. This is actually a really one of the better Monday themes I think I've seen in a while, and just that the fact that it is interesting and different, and it does have those multiple layers. Like I was saying, it's not like I think the last couple of weeks I have complained about there being like really straightforward, really bland and boring Monday themes, but this one is really solid. I quite like this. It is a tougher one because you've got several like quite long answers. You've got the revealer here being food court, Dairy Queen next to Jane Austen, Rose Garden next to Burger King, and then White Castle across the top. Like, those are some long entries that you are stacking next to each other, which increases the difficulty level a bit. But those were really good. I like that I had the correct answer first here for Rose Garden, and then I was like, oh wait, no, it's probably the Oval Office. So I changed it, and then I had to go back again to Rose Garden. It was just a funny little personal moment, but I really quite like this. This is, like I said, one of the better Monday puzzles that I've seen in a while. I'm actually a bit surprised that this isn't a Tuesday puzzle. This might be better suited for a Tuesday, but even so, it works very, very well. So, now that my commentary on this puzzle is out of the way, I'll just talk for a little while about the American Crossword Puzzle Tournament that I joined this weekend. It was, I think, the biggest turnout that they've had in history. There were, I think, like over 1,200 competitors. Very, very cool. Obviously, the move to the online platform allowed it to be more accessible to more people, and myself included, since obviously living in Japan, I can't go to these crossword puzzle tournaments in person very easily. I have to travel quite a long way for them if I want to. But because it was online this year, I decided to, actually, it was a no-brainer for me. I've kind of wanted to join for a few years now, and when I heard that it was moving online, I jumped at the opportunity to join in, and I am so glad I did. It was such a blast. I had so much fun. Living in 2020 and, not like super lockdown, I still physically go into work every day, and I see a bunch of people every day. I see students every day. Japan is not in lockdown status, really. They urge people to stay home as much as possible, but it is not at all a lockdown situation where we are required to stay home by any means. So I have seen people, but I have, like many people, stayed home more often than I normally would over the past year, and that has, kind of isolated me a bit socially, and that on top of the fact that, like, doing crosswords is not a very popular thing in my part of the world, let alone English crosswords. But crosswords in general, there are Japanese crosswords, by the way, but they're not super popular, and not many people. They're not in the like general zeitgeist in the same way that like crosswords are in America, where like everyone kind of knows what they are, even if they don't do them or never have done them. Like everyone is aware of them and knows that they are around in pretty much every newspaper. But that is not the case in Japan. They're not in every newspaper. They are around, but they're not huge. So there are few people that do them in Japan in Japanese, and even fewer people that do them in Japan in English, of course. So I haven't really been able to, lock into a community locally here of people that I can kind of talk about crosswords with and enjoy crosswords together with. So I have turned, like many other people, to online to connect with people. And this channel is one way that I've done that, and that's been really awesome so far. So thank you to all of you who are watching this right now, and to those of you who have watched. That it's been really, really cool to connect with you through this about crosswords and about the love of puzzles. But this particular tournament was a bigger breakthrough, I think, even in a way that I wasn't quite expecting. The online platform that they were using for this tournament was really, really well done. It wasn't totally smooth. It wasn't totally perfect. It did have some bugs and some hiccups along the way. But I think overall, they did a really good job of recreating as best they could the experience of going to a convention for crosswords, where really what you want to do, and even more so than actually competing in the tournament, like one of the biggest reasons that you would go to a convention like this is to connect with other people face to face and like meet people and talk with people and just like get into that community of crossword people. And the way that they did that for this online tournament was they would have there was the platform interface with there was the main stream of like the main video of like Will Shortz, the editor of the New York Times and the MC for the whole event, doing his MC thing on the live stream. There was a global chat feed of just like everybody that was there could join into the chat, a text chat. But then there were all these tables underneath that in the internet browser. There were all these like what they called tables, which were just little icons numbered from like 1 to 100 almost, or like 80 something, that you could just click in and out of. You could enter and leave freely, but basically what they were little smaller group video chats. They were like Zoom calls that you could just enter and leave and come and go freely as you wanted. And so like it really kind of was like you were at your own little table in the middle of this larger event space, where like there was an event happening in the background, but like when you went into a table, when you went into one of these video chat rooms, you were there video chatting or text chatting with the people at that table, with the people in that little group. And I early on into the tournament, I found a table with a few crossword constructors that I know by name, but had never really spoken to. And at first I like hesitated to join because I was like, oh, these are constructors that I really, really like. These I got a little bit starstruck, but I decided to, if I'm not gonna join in the conversation, like I never will. And like, this is one chance, I gotta do it. I gotta join in. And so I joined into that group. I joined into that conversation, and they already knew each other for the most part, so I was mostly in the background for that conversation, but still I'm so glad I joined in, because I did get to participate in that group chat a bit, and I got to know some of them a bit, and we talked, and it was just so fun. They were, during the tournament, as the event was happening, they were constructing puzzles for each other at that little table in that little group, and like posting their own puzzles that they had just made on the spot to each other, and we were all solving them together. And we had all of these just like in jokes happening, and we ended up one of the members of the group at that table designed like a logo for our table number. And we had decided if we ever go back to a tournament in person, like we got to put that logo on a t-shirt and wear it to the next like in-person tournament we go. And like, it was just so much fun. It was such a blast. Like, that really, more than anything else, more than the actual participating in the crossword solving, was like, that was what I wanted. That was really what I was going for. So as far as the crossword solving goes, I did as well as I could do. I didn't do great, but I wasn't expecting. I didn't go into this thinking like, I'm going to do as best as I can so I can get on that leaderboard. Like, I went into it for the competition aspect, like just wanting to have fun and just, do the best that I can, sure. But like, I was not expecting to be anywhere even close to the top, even 100 solvers. I solved this puzzle today, this Monday New York Times puzzle, in 7.5 minutes. The top solvers could do a Monday puzzle in like 2 minutes, or less maybe. Like, they are out of this world. So like, like I said, there were like 1,200 people. I finished at like 746, I think, was my rank at the end, which I'm fine with. Like, I feel pretty good about that. I hope to do better next time. I hope to be able to join again. Hopefully they'll do it online again, or have an online component again, and I can join again. Yeah. But like I said, I was really just there hoping to have that kind of connection with people that I already know by name from the crossword world, but like to be able to actually meet them and like get to know them a little bit, and connect with other people in that way. Like, it was so much fun. So for those of you watching, if you've never joined a crossword tournament before, like I said, this was my first time joining this tournament. It does cost some money to join. I think it was a $50 entrance fee. I can't remember, but it was about that maybe. If money is an issue, then of course, be responsible with your finances. But if you can afford to pay the entrance fee, it's totally worth the price of admission just for that kind of an experience. If you think you're going to be in last place out of everyone, I still think you will have a great time just connecting with people who also love crosswords. And I had a blast. So I'll just give a shout out to Will Shorts and the organizers of the American Crossword Puzzle Tournament. Big thank you. It was so much fun, and I really hope to be able to join again in the future. Certainly online, as long as I am here in Japan. But hopefully I'll be able to do it in person someday. I would love that. But that being said, because I am here in Japan and the Crossword Puzzle Tournament is based in New York, it is like I was doing most of these puzzles at, you know, the earliest midnight. Some like they would start at midnight, and then like they were staggered every like hour. And so like I think on Saturday night / Sunday morning, I was solving puzzles from midnight until about 6 or 7 in the morning, and I was just like, and so I slept during the day on Saturday, I slept during the day on Sunday, and then I was awake again Sunday night / Monday morning, this morning, to do the final puzzle, and then managed to get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep before I had to go to work today. But like I was like this at work today, just like trying to stay awake. I had to apologize to my students. I feel a little bad that I was like that at work today. But then I told them why, and they were all like, "Oh, that's cool." So that was nice. But yeah, I am gonna sign off now. I am gonna do my best to get like a good solid night of sleep tonight so that I can go back to work refreshed tomorrow. And that's all. I hope y'all have a great day. I really look forward to another great week of crosswords. And that's all I have to say about that. Thanks so much. See ya.